girls are discriminated against and viewed differently in society for the way they choose to wear their natural hair. And in many instances, a Black woman who wants a job, wants to keep a job, or have access to certain opportunities is told that she needs to straighten or relax her hair. And is often threatened if she refuses to conform to white-centered standards of beauty and professional hair. Have you ever been made to feel like your hair was a hindrance to you succeeding in life, in corporate spaces or academic spaces?
All the time. Like, I feel like my hair is kind of like the main topic at work. Like, people saying, can I pat your hair? Or your hair looks nappy, or did you comb your hair today?
Ever since I've gotten locks, I've definitely had to take the extra consideration that my locks might actually prevent me from getting a job. I've taken on this idea that every time I do a job interview, my hair should be up in a bun so that they can't really tell that I have locks.
You go to an interview, and in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, are they not going to want to take me because my hair is in an afro or in another kind of natural style?
I had a job interview. It was actually really recently. And then I had my natural hair out, and I went through a whole thought process of how I should do my hair, if I should slick it back so it doesn't look as Negro, I guess I could say. So like I think a lot of the times it's like subconsciously, like I don't think much about it, but I know
but you do it.
Yeah, you do it. You do it.
Especially when I was going natural at first. The problem wasn't with thinking about how I'm going to look with short hair, but about whether curly hair was going to be accepted in school. So definitely, yeah, I had a bit of a fear or a bit of apprehension about going natural.
100%. I used to work at a high-end fashion store. One of my managers came up to me and told me point blank, like, what are you gonna do with your hair next?
This is an issue because these white-centered standards of beauty and professionalism forced on a Black woman cannot physically be attained by a Black woman. Our hair is naturally kinky and coily and beautiful. And honestly, one can assume because a Black woman cannot physically attain and physically achieve these white-centered standards of beauty, that success in society was not designed for us to attain. Do you see a difference in how people treat you when you relax your hair, straighten your hair, wear weaves, wear braids, as opposed to when you rock your natural hair?
If I wore my natural hair in public a few years ago, I'd have a lot of people questioning me, saying, why is your hair so big? Why are you wearing it like that? Just overall receiving a lot of negative feedback. Whereas today when I go in public, I'm receiving an overwhelming amount of positive feedback, especially from young Black females who stay there inspired.
But I feel like whenever I have my natural hair out, people like try to overcompensate for them being uncomfortable by the fact. So they're like, oh wow. Like there's one instance that like there's this one girl, she's like, oh my god, your hair looks free. And I was like, I don't know what that means. I genuinely don't know what that means. But then whenever I do switch, especially at work, whenever I do switch my hairstyle, people always have to be like, oh, you switched it up again. Like, oh, I like you can do so many things. I wish I could do that. I'm like, okay.
I do see a difference in how people treat me when my hair is straight or when I'm wearing weave, braids, wigs, etc. People are like, oh, I love your hair. It looks different. What you do? Like, is that a weave? Like, is that tracks? Is that fake hair? Like, and it's really embarrassing, especially when they say it out loud. And I'm like, I used to be really embarrassed, and so I kind of stopped putting tracks in my hair. But now I'm more focused on being natural and loving my hair for what it is.
Well, I actually had this one incident where I was like out shopping with my mom and I had my natural hair out, like in a big afro, and this lady from my church came up to me and like we were talking, and then she reached out and touched my hair, and she was like, oh, your hair used to look so nice when it was laid down, like meaning when it was relaxed. I was shook.
How did you feel, or how were you made to feel about your natural hair when you were growing up as a young Black girl?
I was always under the impression that if my hair was in its natural state, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. I was always made to feel like my hair was, it needed to be straightened or blow dried, just even so that they could put it into braids or something like that, or those big chunky twists. Did any of you get the big chunky twist with the bobbles at the end? Those styles, they had to be blow dried before that. And I just was made to feel like my hair was difficult to deal with.
So when I was younger, I straightened my hair to fit into society's hair norms. It wasn't until my hair literally started falling out from chemical treatments that I realized that society put me in this box that I really did not belong in, and that was hurting me both physically and emotionally.
Well, I spent half my childhood in Kenya, so, growing up, I was black. It was what it was. But then coming here when I was 8, we moved to like a predominantly white town. So, I mean, I was always, different. Like, they weren't used to seeing my hair.
Yeah.
Right? So it was always a spectacle whenever I did something new.
Yeah.
Right?
So as a young black girl, I was actually often ridiculed for my hair, especially with a certain style that we call chiny bumps or bantu knots, as you may know them. They're kind of these little hair twists that stick out from side to side, which I think look absolutely gorgeous. But as a child, because the majority of my peers were not familiar with that hairstyle, they would ridicule me. They thought that I was coming to school unprepared, when in fact that was the intended style.
Growing up, I definitely did not like my hair. I don't know if I could say I hated it, but I don't think I understood it. I didn't understand why it was so different from every other girl in my class, especially in elementary school, even in high school.
How do you feel about your natural hair now?
Honestly, I'm obsessed with my natural hair now.
Now I definitely love my hair.
I'm in a place where I'm comfortable about my hair. I feel like I'm in a place where I'm still learning what to do with it, what's best for it, but I feel like I've got a good thing going on and I've got a steady regime going.
I love my hair now.
I'm obsessed with my hair now.
It's so crazy to see like how we've moved from that, like wanting it to look so white, to now wanting it to look the farthest.
One word to describe your hair now.
Fleek.
Empowering.
Interesting.
Beautiful.
Resilient.
Banging.
Powerful.
Our hair is culture. Our hair is beauty. Our hair is power. And most importantly, my hair is mine.